Hi guys, how are you? It's Breaking Nostalgia here. Today I'd like to review with you this vintage Lego Nautica set number 6541 from 1991, Intercoastal Seaport. I didn't have this set as a kid. I bought these on eBay for about £30 about 18 months ago. It was one of the first sets I got when I got into collecting vintage Lego, and I have to say that this set really deserves to be one of the most iconic sets of the early 90s. The set is fantastic, it's very well thought, and it has a huge level of playability. I'm really sad about the idea that I didn't have this as a kid, because it really would have been lots of fun. However, moving to the review itself, what we're gonna do is to break down this video in three parts. We're gonna have a look at minifigs vehicles on the first part, then we're gonna have a look at the cargo ship, and then at the end we're gonna have a look at the crane itself and the platform. So let's get into it with no further ado. Okay, so I got this set with instructions but no box, so I can't show you the box, but I can show you very briefly the instructions. There's not much to say about it, as the booklet has only the steps to build the official set into it, and there's no pictures of alternate builds. They're just a little pictures here on the front of the official set, and another picture here on the back, always of the official set. The set comes with 5 minifigs. Not much to say about them, as we're still talking about classic minifigs, so just the ones with yellow smiley faces. And in terms of vehicles, the set comes with these little bicycle, nice extra touch, and then it comes with this truck and these containers. The truck is it's pretty small and simple build, but it's what used to be. It's simply what trucks used to be back in those years. Very different, not just in terms of design, but also in terms of size compared to the one to nowadays build. It's this little truck here, very simple build, and this flat trailer that comes with it. The trailer has this interesting feature that if you pull this down, this allows the truck to remain flat and even if it is disattached from the truck. About these two containers are interesting because they come with vehicles inside that allows for a bit of extra playability. It's a motorcycle here on the right and a tractor on the left. I think this is a very nice extra touch because it offers some extra playability for the kid that is messing around with the set itself. So it's, it's not just about moving containers back and forward, but it's also taking the containers apart, take what inside it, and mess around with the content as well. So let's move now to what I think is the best build of the whole set, which is this cargo ship. I have to say that the very first time that I had these in front of me, I remained very impressed about the quality of the build. It's very well made under many points of view. Its proportions, its design, and its features. I have to say that I've been very impressed about it. If we have a quick look at it, well, we can spot some very interesting features like this crane that you see here, but also some very interesting details like can be over here, like with this extinguisher, these stairs here, this little ladder that is supposed to allow you to move to this level of the ship, and these levers here that are supposed to control the crane itself. And then there's a lot of empty space here that is supposed to give room or leave room to the containers. It looks very good as well with containers into it. And then there is this cabin section here as well that I think is very well made. It resembles very well the shape and the style of a real cargo container ship. And if we open the little feature that comes with the cabin section is that if you open this up, it reveals the space for the minifig and this control panel made of a couple of printed tiles and this little steering wheel. It's a very nice set, very impressed about it. I really like it a lot. I like a lot also this back of the build that is very well made and adds a lot of extra details to the presentation of the build. Very nice indeed. Okay, so last but not least, let's have a look at the whole platform with the crane that comes with it. That is supposed to be the main feature of the set. As you can see, the build is pretty big. I struggle to keep the whole thing on screen. And the base here, this platform is made by these three base plates that were introduced in 1991, if I'm not wrong, with these sets and with a vintage Lego train station, set number 4554. They're still in use, but I think this was the very first time they were introduced with this set. There is also this little bay that comes with it, made of regular bricks, and it's a very nice touch, I will say. It's gives a bit of an extra presentation and extra playability to the set, so very nice, very happy it's been added to the set. And then if we lift the camera up, we have the big thing of this set, which is the crane itself. This crane is a pretty interesting build. The base is very easily made. The whole thing is sustained by this structure here, made of these spatial yellow pieces. And then if we go to the crane itself, the very bottom here, this cabin section is pretty simple and classic, but there is the interesting part is the one that comes with the upper section here with the big crane's arm. It's made of some Technic pieces, as you can see here, and when you want to lift and lower down the hook, you have to act on this little wheel here on the back. Very interesting, very nice touch, very nice feature, works very well. And I have to say that what I like a lot of this is that it's very comfortable to move the hook up and down, because it's very comfortable to achieve. It's very easy and very comfortable to use and act on this little wheel. Okay guys, so this was the review for this set. I tried to make it fairly brief, so I apologize in case I missed some details. As final thoughts, I have to say that this set really deserves to be one of the most iconic sets of the 90s, of the early 90s. Definitely the level, its presentation and the level of playability that comes with it is really a top one. I really feel I missed something in my childhood without having these, because I definitely would have been playing with this for many hours for a very long time without getting bored of it. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be selling soon this set. I have both this one and the Nautica set number 6542, the Launch and Load Seaport, which is like this but bigger. And the reason for it is that I really have to reduce the volume of my collection, as it's really getting too big. And I realized that with the spare pieces I have, I can build look-alike sets like this one, and so in case I need it, I need something looking like this for a particular layout, or for whatever project it might be, I know I can reproduce something similar to this. So unfortunately I have to let this one go. But yeah, definitely in case you're looking at buying this set for and add it to your collection, I think that really this one is gonna be a good one, and you should definitely go for it. So thank you very much guys, don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe, and as there will be a lot more coming over the next few weeks, so don't forget, so yeah, feel free to stay tuned, okay? Thank you very much and I'll see you later.